Hello and good day. Today is Thursday, the 29th of October, and this is National Holidays brought to you by me, your host, CK. If you are enjoying these videos, please make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, so you don't miss any more of these awesome videos. And be sure to let me know in the comments what you think, maybe anything you might have learned, and of course, what is your favorite holiday from today. And don't forget, we are, oh my goodness, almost a day and 20 some odd hours away from Mandalorian Season 2. I'm so excited. Are you excited? You should be. Can you believe it? Oh. Season 2 debut, October 30th, Disney Plus. All right, let's get into today's national holidays. All right, we've got 4 today. We've got National Cat Day, National Internet Day, National Oatmeal Day, and World Psoriasis Day. Let's find out about cats. So, on National Cat Day, of course, we celebrate all kitty cats. And some interesting historical facts about kitty cats. Back in 4000 BCE, cats were considered sacred by the ancient Egyptians. Of course, we should know that because, well, we definitely see them in several carvings of the ancient Egyptians. And then in 500 BCE, the first cat was given to the Emperor of China, and it quickly became a popular pet among the rich. Interesting. I'm curious to know who gave the pet to the emperor. And imagine the life that kitty cat had. Probably an awesome life. And in 100 AD, Egyptian traders introduced cats to the Europeans, primarily on the Greek islands, and the Romans used them as pest control, which, by the way, they do a really good job of most of the time. Now, I have seen some people with kitty cats that befriend said pest, aka the mouse. Yes, that's their job. Is to get rid of the messy mice mouse. But sometimes they like them. They become little friends. But I digress. Let's move on. Let's find out what's next. Ah, yes, Internet Day. Who doesn't like the internet? Well, pretty much all live off of it now. I mean, between streaming, banking, pretty much everything in our lives is pretty much on the internet now. So, let's find out about the internet. October 29th, 1969, Charlie Klein, he sends the first internet message to a colleague, Bill Duvall. That message was login. Yeah, he even had the receiver, Bill Duvall, even had his computer crash, and they had to redo the test message because, you know, what better way to officially have, like, the internet without having something crash. But yeah, and it was actually a network that was built between, I believe it was 4 different like universities, a few in California, one in Utah, and I believe Harvard was the other one. But yeah, and there was like 4 or 5 different networks or schools in that network, universities. And the Charlie Klein sent the message to Bill Duvall, who was not in, I believe he was actually almost across the world, not across the world, across the state when he received that message. So that's kind of neat. And in 1996, AOL, if you remember that, introduces a flat rate for access to the internet chat rooms. Who was alive around then? I mean, there's some people out there who may be watching this be like, I don't remember that. Wasn't really alive. Wasn't born yet. Could be very true, but I definitely remember AOL, and I Don't necessarily remember paying for chat rooms. That was probably my parents. But I definitely remember being charged mostly by like minutes or days or whatever it was. But this is the first time they went to a flat monthly rate, which was around $20 a month. And in a 1998, iMac debuts the desktop with a simple two-step process, and that's how they actually advertised it. And they were able to show a 7-year-old kid set it up in under like 2 minutes or something. But nowadays, it's ridiculous. Setting up a computer, yes, it is easy to turn on. It's not so much you're setting up anything, but you're having to fill out the registration. And I think it actually takes longer now to truly set up any new device. And in 2004, Facebook launches as Harvard's only social network. And then soon thereafter, Facebook gets released to the public. And, well, you know where we're at today. People pretty much use Facebook primarily over many of the other platforms. So it is used by a lot of people. And of course, that doesn't, there's so many other things now. You got Twitter, you got Snapchat, you've got TikTok, you have, there's so many social media type stuff that works on the internet. It's just crazy. But without the internet, none of this would work. And of course, Amazon shopping. So yeah, there's definitely some good perks about having the internet. And next, it is National Oatmeal Day. Do you like oatmeal? I love oatmeal. And just plain Quaker Oats oatmeal. I like to add my own fruit, maybe some little protein powder. I I don't need much. As a kid, obviously, the more flavored oatmeals growing up, but as an adult now, I just like the plain, and I'll add my own kind of natural taste into it, and I don't have to worry about any other crazy stuff, but any additives and stuff like that. But let's talk a little bit about oatmeal. So, 7000 BC, oats are humankind's earliest cultivated foods. In the 1600s, the Scots have eaten oatmeal for centuries, and it grows quite well in their part of the world. In 1775, Johnson's dictionary doesn't really appear to like oatmeal, so they define it as it's something that England uses to feed horses, but the Scots supports the people. Yeah, that's basically the gist of how they defined it in their dictionary. In 1877, Quaker Mill Company, which later becomes Quaker Oats, started in Ravenna, Ohio. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know where it started. And I didn't realize it was that old, 1877. Yes. And interesting enough is the people that did choose to eat oats and not just the horses actually did a lot of survived and conquered when they got invaded or battled or something like that, where their enemies did not eat oatmeal. So there may be something behind it, and actually it's a good filling food. So, it makes you feel full longer, which is a great time to have it, obviously, for breakfast. Get you started for the day and get you all prepped and ready to go before you head to work. And then, of course, you won't get hungry right away. So, and with that, we've got World Psoriasis Day. And that's basically a skin, don't really call it a disease, but I guess it's an irritation that some people have, and it is obviously very annoying, and it leaves, very visible marks on them. And way back in the day, a lot of people, kind of related it to potentially leprosy. So back in the day, before a lot of medications that are out now, they ended up having to try lots of sometimes very dangerous solutions to fix, or hopefully at least curtail, the problem, and even stinky solutions like garlic or just rubs using various things in nature. So yeah, it's not nice or pretty to have, obviously. And when they didn't know much about it, they even had, if they had it, they even had to pretty much like let people know they were coming, because, you know, they needed to keep their distance because they didn't know if it was something that was contagious or not. So, in 1809, Dr. Robert William of England identified psoriasis as its own separate entity. In 1970, the first individual treatments for psoriasis came out. And then in 2019, JAMA Dermatology study suggests that people with psoriasis might run a higher risk of getting cancer. But yes, any type of, skin, issues are never fun, especially when it's, on a very visible part of your body. Yeah, you can be very self-conscious of that. So most of us have probably seen advertisements on TV about it, but just to know, it's not contagious. It's not going to harm you. So there's nothing wrong with anyone that might have psoriasis. All right. And with that, just one final reminder, because tonight I'll be either painting or carving a pumpkin. Still getting in the votes, still tallying it all in. So let me know where you stand. Should I paint a pumpkin or should I carve a pumpkin? And just to let you know, right now, carving is a little bit in the lead. All right. With that, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed today's national holidays for Thursday, October 29th. And don't forget, if you want to see more videos, make sure to subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss any more of these fun videos. And it's almost time for Mandalorian Season 2, Friday, October 30th. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.